17th witness called, and the first for week 3 in Diddy's trial, is Capricorn Clark, a former director of marketing for Diddy. She delivered an emotional testimony while often patting her eyes with a tissue. Capricorn previously worked for Diddy's rival Marion Suge Knight. On her first day, Diddy took her to Central Park with his security guard. She said that Diddy told her the following: "He told me that he didn't know that I had anything to do with Suge Knight, and if anything happened, he would have to end my life." Capricorn testified that she heard him discussing guns once, after a MTV event where he had an issue with rapper 50 Cent. Diddy accused Capricorn once of stealing diamond jewelry that was on loan to him. She had to do a lie detector test, and the man who administered said that if she failed the test, they're going to throw you into the East River. She had to do the test for 5 straight days. She didn't report the incident to the police because she worked under a NDA. She didn't know if the jewelry was ever found. She was owed $80,000 for overtime for working 19-hour days, but Diddy ripped up the paper and she was never compensated. She developed stress-induced alopecia. Capricorn also testified that Diddy uses aliases when hotel rooms are booked, and that he travels with a toiletry bag with substances in, which she saw him using. She also saw the deliveries of the substances, had to arrange substances for him, and saw him offering it to friends and girlfriends. She knows that Diddy once had 100,000 euros that he made from club bookings in Europe. She personally counted the cash and believed that Diddy kept it in his personal safe in his bedroom. Diddy directly told her that she was not allowed to have a life. She told his chef that she hated it, and the chef then told Diddy. Diddy then pushed her and demanded that she leaves his house. A security guard intervened, and Capricorn went to pack her bags, and then she left her job. She returned later, but for a work at Sean John's women clothing line, where she didn't have to work directly with Diddy. In 2011, she was Cassie Ventura's creative director. She had final approval over Cassie's appearance and opportunities she should accept or decline. She knew that Cassie and Kid Cudi were dating and helped Cassie to hide it from Diddy by buying a burner phone. When Diddy found out, he showed up at Capricorn's home with a gun. He told her to get dressed as they are going to end people's lives. She was the one who informed Cassie that they were in Kid Cudi's home, but they left when Kid Cudi wasn't home and went to a nightclub. There, Capricorn was directed to call Cassie and say that Capricorn want to pick up Cassie, as Diddy is keeping Capricorn there until Cassie comes. Cassie agreed. Diddy said that Cassie and Capricorn must convince Kid Cudi to not phone the police about the break-in, otherwise he would end all of their lives. Cassie and Capricorn arrived at Diddy's home. He immediately started to kick Cassie. Diddy threatened to hurt Capricorn too if she tried to help Cassie. Capricorn was told to leave by a security guard and then phoned Cassie's mother, Regina. Regina then said that she would handle it. Diddy was very upset that Capricorn knew about Cassie and Kid Cudi's relationship and threatened to end her life about 50 times after finding out. She was also not allowed to be friends with Cassie anymore, and their relationship then changed. While on holiday with Rihanna and still doing work, Capricorn was fired in August 2012. She told an HR employee that Diddy was angry with her for not telling him that Cassie was cheating on him. Shortly after, she was dismissed for improperly taking vacation. She received a settlement for wrongful termination, but did not disclose the amount. Diddy was supposed to write her a recommendation letter, but he never signed one. After the termination, Diddy continued to threaten her by saying he would make sure that she doesn't get a new work and will eventually want to take her own life. In 2012, arson investigators contacted Capricorn to ask her for a statement after Kid Cudi's car was on fire. She did not provide a statement. In 2016, Capricorn returned to work as creative director for Cassie, as she was not able to get any work. She noticed an increase in Cassie's substance use. Capricorn left the position in 2018 and never returned or spoken with Cassie again. Capricorn hired an attorney after she heard that Cassie filed a lawsuit in 2023. In April 2024, she met with lawyers of Diddy regarding working for him again, but she didn't want to and never heard from them again. The defense attorney started his cross-examination by confirming that he was in the meeting with Capricorn, discussing her return to work for him. He said that Capricorn said that Diddy wouldn't have been in this mess if he kept her as an employee and that she felt that Cassie wasn't good for Diddy. He confirmed that Capricorn was told that it would be impossible to hire her again during the criminal investigation. She said that she couldn't remember that. Capricorn confirmed that her and Diddy's relationship was 1000% platonic, in her words. A message from her was read in court that she sent to Diddy in 2021. "Did you ever know that I had the biggest crush on you before I started to work for you? We hung out all the time. I played it super cool. I don't think you knew. I just knew for sure that you liked to have me around." Capricorn said she doesn't remember sending this message, but she did reach out to Diddy in 2021. A response from Diddy wasn't noted. She felt that Cassie's personality changed over time and that she became more feisty. She testified that Cassie had talent, but that her live performances wasn't great. Capricorn feels that most of Diddy's record company, Bad Boy's attention and resources went into Cassie's career between 2007 and 2012. And after that time, she received the same amount of attention as other artists. Cassie dyed her hair neon yellow for the MTV Video Music Awards. The defense attorney confirmed with Capricorn that Cassie wasn't forced against her will, and then Capricorn confirmed that Cassie liked the idea. It was said that Capricorn said to an agent from Homeland Security Investigations that Diddy came to her door with the building security guard the morning she was taken to Kid Cudi's home, but she denied saying that. He only demanded that the building security guard let him into the building, and then the guard was fired. The defense attorney suggested that Capricorn went voluntarily, but she said that she did not want to go. She said, "I went because he told me that he didn't care that I didn't want to go." They also wanted to know how Diddy and his security were able to get through the gate surrounding Kid Cudi's property, but she didn't see. She was only praying that he wasn't there. Capricorn confirmed that when she warned Cassie, she did tell her that Diddy had a gun with him. She also said that she phoned one other person then, and that was Lauren London. She only wanted someone else to know where she was. She testified that she can't remember whether she called Lauren separately from Cassie or spoke to them at once on a conference call. Emails were shown in court that she sent to Diddy, pleading with him to forgive her, and then Capricorn broke into sobs. Capricorn Clark went off the witness stand, and the jury was dismissed for the day. Diddy's defense team raised concerns that call restrictions at his prison don't allow them enough time to speak with Diddy once he returns after the trial ends for the day. Judge Aaron Subramanian said he thinks there's been a disconnect between the defense and prison officials, and that he would try to help them find a solution. CNN legal analyst and former prosecutor Jennifer Rogers said that the prosecution must prove the alleged criminal acts Diddy committed within his business empire. They need to do so by identifying people within his business who may have been involved in the criminality of what they were doing. She also said that they can prove it through testimony with witnesses that would say that they were directly criminally involved, or by naming others who knew what was going on.